Didn't see you there. What am I doing? I'm painting an abstract map of Canada to represent nationalism and confederation. You want to make one too? Let's go. We're going to start by sketching out Canada on our canvas. I'm using a method called the grid method, and I've put a video in the description on how to do that. We're actually going to start working with our canvas now. So this is molding paste. It's like a texture builder. It's not something that most people just have laying around their houses. If you do, that's great. If you don't, this step is completely optional. Now I'm going to take a scraper thing. You want there to still be texture. Now that our canvas is completely dry, we are going to actually start painting with real paint this time. I'm going to use 3 different shades of green, and I'm going to mix them together and start painting the Canada map. This green is the base of our painting. Even if you can't see it in some specific areas, it's always there. Okay, so now we're going to do the ocean. These 3 shades represent the English, French, and Indigenous people. Having texture and different colors and areas where it's less opaque or more opaque is completely fine. It's actually desired for this. And in these little tiny areas up here, it is completely fine if you cover some of them or kind of go into the land a bit with your water. In fact, it's desired too, because if you haven't noticed, climate change. Now it's time to add some color and establish our places. Okay, so I'm going to take all of my colors and I'm going to squeeze out a little dot. And now I'm going to mix just a little bit of a brown color. Now we're going to establish our cities. We have 4 cities on the map right now. They are St. John's, Newfoundland, Quebec City, Montreal, and Toronto. These are our 4 main centers, and these are where the color will be. We are going to start with our crimson shade, so the darkest red that you have. I'm just going to pick up a little dot on my brush, and I'm going to put that on each of the cities. Okay, so we're starting with St. John's, just right there, and then we're going to go to Quebec City, Montreal, and Toronto. I'm going to wait for them to dry for around 10 minutes.
A few moments later.
Now we're going to take our next color, which is this burnt orange-ish. And I'm basically going to create little dregs of this all around our crimson. Now I'm going to go in with our next color. I'm leaving some of this orange on the brush here, but I'm still going to dip into the yellow. I'm going to make sure I'm putting this yellow the same as the orange. Some dots in between it there, and then others spreading out more. Okay, once you're happy with how your yellow looks, we're going to start in the west now. The city that we're establishing in the west is here. What we're going to do is take all of our existing colors and add some white to them. Okay, so now all of our shades are pretty much a pastel version of themselves. We're going to do the exact same thing that we did over here, except this time our city is right on this island here and spreading across. So once again, I'm taking this dot of crimson and I'm just gonna put the tiniest little bit right there and then another in around central BC. Now I'm gonna go in with my orange.